So yeah. So Ian pushes the button.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be essentially what he's doing right now because he's logged into this computer and he's logged into this computer, and so he'll have two computers that he's working on simultaneously to both change the shots, and then if OBS needs something, he'll do it. But probably OBS is going to be very push button.
Okay.
I don't think you're going to be fiddling with OBS much throughout.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
But OBS has like more antics.
Yeah.
Those overlays and stuff.
Yeah, I should get the overlays out because I already said live now.
Yeah, we're
so.
live.
We're live now?
We're live right now.
Hi,
People
everybody.
can hear us right now.
I hope so.
Brian says hello.
Well, hey, there's one
Brian.
person. Brian came. Hi,
We're
Brian.
glad. We're glad. All right.
Thanks for
This is
showing
the-
up, Brian.
This is the Brian
We
show.
appreciate it. We appreciate your-
Brian.
Oh,
Whoa.
other people are here. Hello, Josh.
All right. Mason.
Hello, godless lady. How are
Look
you?
at that.
Hope
We got-
everybody's all right. We got YouTube in the house. Oh, looks like we got a little Twitch going on too. Hello, Mega. How are you? I'm glad to see everybody showing up today.
I like the way this is like dropping all the chats in like big chunks.
Yeah, I know. That's
good.
super helpful. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to be a speed reader. You got to read emojis really fast.
Like you're not doing it fast enough is not advice
Yeah.
or criticism I usually get. But.
Hello, Rachel, Stephanie.
Mark.
You guys
welcome.
can't see Ian right now, but he's in the shot. He's totally in the shot.
You guys,
can't see him. He's because he didn't make it go live yet, but he was just in the shot.
this is going to be great. This is
Ian's in studio with us, everybody.
Ian is actually going to be introducing and helping us cover all of our stories.
Yeah,
from now on.
Ian's actually going to be running the
Yeah.
whole thing. So
So he shook his head for an audio medium. That's how good at this he is.
yeah.
Right now, he's just shaking his head no. So you
The
can
other
hear it.
night, patrons got a chance to see us build the computer on screen, and what is this title? Well, that's what we're going to be watching. We're going to be watching both of these things. One of them is a guy who can't get baby boomers out of his head, and the other one thinks Pence is going to be the president in 2024.
Oh, God.
So super exciting. Yeah, a new PC was built the other night. Ian built it.
Yeah.
So it was good.
We needed a new PC, and thank God our patrons are
Yeah.
here to help us.
We had an SJW
Yeah.
build our PC. We hired him on. He's our local SJW now. We're going to keep him.
That's it. That's our.
Can't
he's
go
our-
back.
Can you have a token
Can't
SJW,
go
or is
back.
that like?
Oh.
Weirdly circular.
That is weirdly
Yeah.
racist. Yeah. I think that was Rachel Dozer. Do you remember that lady who.
Oh my God, the white black woman who was like, yeah,
She like.
I
She identified as black,
Yeah.
even though she wasn't even black.
Black. it's not even a little bit.
Jesus, that's
That shit was
awful.
crazy. Somebody from South Australia.
South Australia. What time is it in South Australia? Is it like 12 hours from now? Is it early morning there?
Is South Australia on fire?
I think the whole ring. It's like
The
a
whole-
ring of
is it
fire.
just a-
Johnny Cash is down there singing a song right now. Oh, we're on screen. Hey, everybody, we're on screen. Look over here. I'm gonna
Oh, we
wave.
are?
Hey, right over
Oh.
here. Hey, everybody, we're on screen.
Hey.
Hope everybody's enjoying the Dolezal.
Dozel.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's
I
right.
don't know how to pronounce her.
Yeah.
So everybody, hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Here's what we want you to do. One, let us know how our sound is because we're working on our sound. If you hear any kind of like clicks or anything like that, please let us know. And Ian, can you talk for us real quick just so they could hear you?
Ian?
Sure.
So if Ian sounds okay, let him know. And also, if the stream does any kind of weird jitteriness or weird melty stuff, please let us know. And I want to introduce you guys to the brand. What name did we settle on the other night?
Well, it's got
there was
a name.
a
It
name.
says Gigawatt.
There was a
Gigabyte.
name. Remember when we were building it, there was a name someone came up with for the PC. I forget what it was.
Computer face.
No, it was well, this is our new computer over here. You can put on the wide shot here, Ian, so they could catch me in the whole thing. Here we go. This is the new. It's hiding.
Ian, while you're down there,
Hold on. So this is
if you're gonna go down there,
This is a new computer.
do your job.
We spent, and by we I mean Ian spent like 4 hours putting this computer together, and I helped. So that was fun.
Well, I am genuinely like really excited to have Ian in studio,
Yeah. Right.
looking this fuzzy.
Yeah.
Like he is. Oh, okay. Now
Oh, he's getting
gonna change.
undressed. Oh, you guys
then
missed
switch
it.
over the camera.
You guys missed it. Now he's in the banana shirt.
This shit is
Okay.
bananas. God damn it.
Oh, we love it.
He was very fuzzy a moment ago, I
was very
promise. He
fuzzy.
was like a koala bear that's not yet burned. It was
So,
amazing.
This is the brand new. We're gonna have you go down and get food in a few minutes when she calls. It's gonna not right now.
A couple of minutes.
Couple minutes. You got a couple minutes. We ordered food and they
They're like
delayed
super
it.
late.
So they're super late. So we're gonna. But
Yeah.
anyway, this is our new computer, and this is our stream machine. We want to thank our patrons. Without our patrons, this would not be possible. Ian, you said something about maybe they fixed the API for the patrons. If someone becomes a patron, maybe it might work.
Yes, maybe.
Okay, so maybe an overlay will come over if someone becomes a patron. So I'm asking that one person. Hold on, I got to answer my phone rudely while we're recording.
Yeah, I love this.
This is like every other podcast.
Right?
Hello? Okay, we'll be right down. Thank you. Ian.
You go grab the food.
We sent Ian to get our food. That's so mean.
We flew him out here just to get our food.
God, it's so mean. Anyway,
God.
what was I talking about before I was rudely interrupted by my telephone?
Oh,
You need a what?
he needs the key fob to get back in.
You don't really need it, but here, you can have my keys.
You should have my keys still.
You got it?
Yeah, he's got mine.
All right, yeah. So, does Ian have a face? Yeah, he does.
He does, and we'll make sure he's back.
We're gonna
in
make
stream.
we're gonna make sure Tom will hold him in the camera position before this night
If
is
you
over.
want something, you're going to
get it.
It's
so
fine. Don't worry
the
about
food's here. We gotta smell it while we do this thing. I forget what I was talking about. I was talking about so first off, we don't know if it's gonna work, but the thing should have an overlay. We're not sure if it does work or not. I don't know for patrons.
Yeah.
And so the other thing too is we want to thank our patrons specifically because our patrons without our patrons we'd not be able to make a streaming computer and have a awesome stream that Ian has been able to create for us, and we've started to become more dedicated to these. So we want to thank everybody for donating to the show. But we are going to get started. I don't know. Well, let's talk to chat for a few minutes. He'll be back up in a second, and then he can manipulate it so we can actually watch the video. So, yeah.
Is the food going to be more edible than it looked during the build? I didn't eat the food during the
Oh,
build.
the food during the build was horrifying. It was genuinely bad. So Ian wanted us to order Peruvian food, and so I ordered Peruvian food that night, and it was okay. So the chicken wasn't bad. So they basically quartered a chicken, and they put it on a grill or something, and they put some spice on it, but it wasn't bad. And then it came with fries, right? So again, nothing terrible. Now they were like a crinkle cut, so it wasn't great fries, but they were okay.
Okay, can we have a quick fries conversation?
Absolutely, let's have a fry conversation.
Let's have a fries conversation.
Let's talk about fries for a minute.
Because I don't hate a Rida crinkle. I like the crinkle cut. It holds more salt.
I will say I like the crinkle cut too, but the problem is if you lay your chicken on it, it gets soggy, and then it's a soggy crinkle cut.
That's true.
And it's not soggy fries in general are not great.
Horrible.
So yeah.
But an excellent crinkle cut is an outstanding French fry. Because it's got more surface
area. Yeah. It's a bigger fry too.
What's your favorite fry shape? I guess would be my question.
I absolutely adore when I go to a pub and I get the waffle fry. The waffle fry is the perfect fry in my opinion.
They always have that seasoning.
Yeah, they have a great seasoning. They're crunchy on the outside, soft. You bite into it, it's got a nice. They're creamy. It's perfect. It's absolutely.
They can
perfect
also
fry.
be a ketchup boat.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can really.
They are a vehicle
the
to put any dip into your mouth. I mean, they're amazing. Yeah. So I think the
least favorite fry.
Least favorite fry. I got to be honest.
Yeah.
You can make amazing fresh fries out of fresh potatoes, and they can be amazing.
Yeah.
But if you don't get the oil hot enough,
oh god,
it's like it's like a little.
Wigglers?
It's exactly. It's a grease wiggler. That's exactly it.
Wiggler.
It's disgusting. Absolutely foul.
I fucking hate the fries at Steak and Shake. The little shoestring, the tiny ultra thin little shoestring motherfuckers that they give you at Steak and Shake. Have you had them? They are an abomination.
Yeah, no, those are bad. Those are real bad.
They're thin, but they're not crunchy.
Yeah.
It's like they're everything that has ever been wrong about a French fry.
Yeah.
A nearly perfect food when done right. Ian.
Hi,
how you doing, Ian? Welcome back.
I'm well.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta
Ian,
turn this down.
Favorite French fry type?
Yeah, what's your favorite French fry?
French fry type.
French fry type we're talking about now.
Well, like crinkle cut waffle. Like, where you at?
Probably waffle.
Waffle fry?
Waffle's an
it.
excellent French
Waffle's
fry.
where it's at.
What about like the steak
Those are
fries? The
terrible.
big, thick, it's like a
Oh,
goddamn quarter of a
wedges are
potato.
the best. Wedges are the
A wedge?
Now, is a wedge the best or is a waffle fry the best?
Get into your mic.
A wedge.
A wedge?
All right.
A wedge. I like a wedge too. Like when you cut into it and it's a big, that's a good fry.
It's-
Put
that's
malt
a good.
vinegar on it.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a good fry.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's excellent.
All right.
I haven't had malt vinegar on fries in forever. I'm gonna
Yeah,
do that too.
All right.
All right. Let's.
Okay,
let's
all
do
right.
some
We're
things.
gonna do a thing. You could switch it to I don't know, whatever you're gonna do. We're gonna do this one first.
All right, this story comes from Right Wing Watch. Jeremiah Johnson, the future of America belongs in the hands of the baby boomers. And I actually grabbed this because I thought, well, I'm glad it belongs there because it's fucking de
Yeah.
facto
It's
in their hands.
firmly in their hand
Right.
right now.
Yeah,
yeah.
because-
you can pry society out of their cold dead hands.
It is firmly in the hands of the boomers because the millennials just give it to them.
They won't. No matter what, they won't take it from
Right.
Grandpa.
Yeah. It's like the future is like a fucking pebble in your sensei's hand, and it's like, and he's just standing there like, just take it.
Yeah.
But it's got a stamp on it,
Yeah.
so they're afraid of it.
Yeah.
They're like, ah!
And at this point, he's got Parkinson's, so it's real easy to take. All right, here we go. This is Jeremiah Johnson. I loathe this guy's voice. This guy's voice is nails on a chalkboard.
It's bad. It's as bad as his folding of that pocket
Because he
square.
has an absolute
What is that?
monotone voice. It's the worst. All right, so there's going to be a little intro from Right Wing Watch that we have to watch here. Educational purposes. What can you glean from this?
Mockery? Is mockery education?
God has clearly spoken to me that the future of America belongs in the hands of the baby boomers.
Yeah, wait, nobody's there to challenge them at this point.
Yeah. Literally, like every demographic study of voters would
Yeah.
say the
Yeah.
same thing. How is this like God's like,
Yeah.
you just fucking read one newspaper article, asshole.
In other news, water is wet.
Right.
Yeah.
If you were born between 1946
You were born between 19. I fucking hate this guy's
Terrible.
voice.
and 1964, this is your year. I had a
It's the year of the boomer. Is that it's that like the Chinese New Year,
Year?
the Lunar New Year? This is year of the boomer. What's the boomer image? So you always
Oh.
see the rat. The
Oh,
other, Is it a
yeah.
walker? Is that what?
Is it a Barco lounger? Is it just a TV that shows
It's a
Matlock?
big money bag.
Is it just a burning image of Australia? Just like
It's an alarm clock that says time to go to bed, and it's 6 p.m.
I love that he's like, this is the year for the boomer. Well, as
Yeah.
opposed to last year?
Yeah, no.
Like, or
And-
2016, like 20.
Yeah. And all the years previous up
Right.
until now,
Yeah.
since the greatest generation has let go of their grasp on
right.
the United
As
States.
if the boomers are just like,
Yeah.
finally, it's up to us.
It's our fault for this too, because
Yeah.
we keep improving lifespans. We need to deprove lifespans. That's what we need to do.
dream where Donald Trump was running something like a marathon in Boston.
Yeah, that has to be a dream, because there's literally no way he could run a marathon in Boston.
He could run down
Yeah.
the hallway. Are you kidding me? Run a marathon. Like, you can't even have a dream less believable than Donald Trump. If I had a dream
Yeah.
that I was fucking covered in gold and like 9-foot-long penises flying around shooting lasers out of my eyes, that would be a more
Yeah,
believable
absolutely,
dream
a more
than
believable
Donald
dream.
Trump running a
Absolutely.
marathon.
You know, in order for him to have that dream, he has to spend years studying lucid dreaming just to be able to do it. Other people can fly in their dreams
Right.
and use the force. He doesn't even get to do that. He just gets to do a mundane thing like run a marathon.
He's the only guy who has to like dream of 5K first. You know?
He's doing a couch to 5K in his dream. Oh, it's perfect.
He's like, he wakes up out of breath, and Melania is just like looks
He's
over,
covered in
just
sweat.
disgusted.
He's covered in sweat, but that's just him going to bed, right?
He just
Yeah.
changed
He
into
just
his
wakes-
slippers and
He just he just slides right off the bed. You know he's greasy. You know when you touch him, your hands, that's what
the other
it's like
eye-
touching a
yeah.
whale or something. Like
Either he's greasy or he's like old man papery, you know? You know what I'm talking about?
I do.
Where it's like you touch your
I'm
skin.
old
like,
man paper,
you're like,
so
oh,
I
it's
get
gonna,
it.
Like, it's gonna break.
I
It's
get
gonna
it.
like it's,
I
your
get
skin
it.
is all thin and dry.
Oh,
And
yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah, you could see his heartbeat underneath it.
You're becoming
He's
transparent.
clear.
Crowds were jeering, they were yelling, and Donald Trump fell just short of the finish.
Of the 7 feet out. he fell just short of the starting line.
I swear, like, if somebody fired the fucking starting pistol, he'd die of a heart attack. Like, it's a, boom.
Finish line. As the crowds were yelling, he was helpless. But
He was helpless. Yeah, because he was trying to do something physical. That's why.
I love that, like, in a Trump supporter's dream, he's still shitty.
Yeah.
Like, he's still just a shitty, lousy failure of a fucking person.
Here's the thing, though. He is absolutely helpless in almost every situation because he's been catered to his whole life.
Yeah.
So ask him to mail a letter. Ask him to cook himself dinner. Ask him to drive somewhere. Ask him to do any of those things that someone else is. Ask him to mow his own lawn.
Right. Can you, like, do you remember when he was like, what a groceries calling? When you go to the
Yeah,
grocery
what
store
a groceries
and
cost.
they take your driver's
Yeah.
license and then you buy a $40 gallon of milk and it doesn't even have any, like, babies in it, or, like, he doesn't know how anything works.
And then you go to your car and they throw the stuff to you and you have to drive your car with the trunk open just to catch it. It's like a weird side-scrolling video game. You guys know what I'm talking about. You poor people out there know what I'm talking about.
My favorite thing
Yeah.
is that shit when he talks about, like, what it's like to be a man of the people.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like,
Oh.
you don't have any.
You have no idea. You've never done anything. You've never done. That's like when he's talking about the dishwashers, right?
Right. Oh.
It's very similar because you got to wash a dish towel. You've never washed a dish in your life. You don't know what washing a dish is like.
No.
He doesn't know what it's like to cook. He doesn't know what it's like to clean. He doesn't know what it's like to be a normal person.
Right. If he were mowing the lawn, what is the percentage of likelihood he's shirtless in Crocs?
Yeah, well, then I guess you could see his 220-pound body. Is that what he said he has? 220. He's 220, solid muscle. 220. One pull-up, Donald.
One.
I will donate my entire year's salary if you can do a single pull-up.
You know what? I'll give 6 months if you can do a push-up, like chest to the ground. Wait a minute. Actually,
One push-up.
his chest is already on the ground.
Yeah, if your moves are
I
on
was
the
gonna
ground,
say,
your arms are extended.
Are your moves
Yeah.
your chest, though? I mean, really? Ian, what do you think? Moves chest?
I feel personally attacked right now.
No comment.
Two women came from out of the crowd. One was a feeble woman walking on a walker. The other was on a cane.
But she wasn't feeble.
Yeah, she was left.
She was toit.
Also, I'm not sure we used the word feeble to
I like
describe
feeble.
people.
I think feeble's awesome. That's great. Feeble's awesome. He's the feeblest president I've ever seen in my entire life. There you go. Super feeble.
I haven't even heard that word in so long. All right, come help me. Oh, it's a goddamn phoebe.
Sorry.
Oh.
I can't help you carry your groceries. I'm too feeble.
His dream looks worse and worse for the guy he's praising.
Yeah, so his dream is terrible. His dream's awful. I love that someone comes out with a walker.
Right.
How long does it take you to get there?
Yeah,
They're not rushing out, okay? You're not rushing out with a walker.
And somehow, supernaturally, they lifted Donald Trump up to his feet.
Because women are weak.
That's
That's supernatural. Yeah.
Well, it is a dream that two people could lift Donald Trump. There aren't, isn't a flat, shitty, flaccid, flopped over Donald Trump.
You know, like when,
No.
do you
No
know,
way.
like when they move a whale from SeaWorld to somewhere else and they have to get that little hammock, the whale hammock,
the
and the
canvas.
helicopter with the two blades? He needs one of those to move. He needs a whale hammock.
When he finally dies, they're gonna pack him full of dynamite and just blow his ass up off the beach. Just
We can hope. Oh, I hope that happens if he gets impeached. Oh, he's already been impeached.
And allowed him to finish the race. I believe in 2020, it's time to help Donald Trump get reelected and finish the race. But the key is those two older women, those baby boomers, those intercessors. It's time for the church to pray once again.
Wait.
God, he is horrible to listen to.
Wait. So is he saying that there's no way he's going to win without securing the boomer vote? Well,
Yeah.
check. Got
Okay.
that one.
You know, he's really going to need the help of white people, or he's not going to get
No way
elected,
he's gonna
guys.
make it.
Man,
Oh, if old people don't vote for him, he's never going to make it in.
it's almost like his base is what's going to help him. Get a fuck. What?
We didn't really
What?
think this one through, did we? A whale hammock is a whammock. I love it. Oh, gosh. Lift him by the pussy, says Gerardo. Ian does have his own fan club. Look at all these people, Ian. Look at this. Angela says Ian has his own fan. When someone said Ian is a god, Mason, Ian is a god. Look, he's thumbs up in you guys.
Yeah. People love Ian 2020.
Ian 2020.
I believe.
I don't think so. He's a millennial. He's not going to vote.
No, he wouldn't vote for himself. He's just like, does anyone have a
He
stamp?
doesn't want to go to.
Does anyone?
It's
No.
I'm afraid of mailboxes or whatever. All right, let me go to new messages. Smack him. Tyler says, I seriously just want to smack him in the face with a dildo mic, make him stop the monotone. He's so bad. We do have a Team Ian. We should have a Team Ian shirt.
We should have Team Ian shirts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be good. What do you think, Ian? Team Ian shirt?
Oh, yeah, hold on. I'll
We
get
have to.
this done. Ian, make us a Team Ian shirt.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right away.
All right. We're not going to watch this next one, this whole one. We're just going to watch a few minutes of it. It's too long because it's 5 minutes long, and I don't want to watch this guy for 5 minutes.
No.
I can't.
But this guy says, God told Hank Kuhneman that Mike Pence will be president in 2024. So set your suicide alarm clock for 2024.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
If Trump's elected in 2020, I'm not here in 2024.
Right.
Neither is the rest of
of
the
the
world.
world.
Yeah. All right. So this is Hank and his very, very silent counterpart, and this guy who's intently listening to him.
Wait a minute. I just wish they would film this someplace a little more ornate. You know, I think that their decor is a little subtle.
Where are they? The Cheesecake Factory? Like, what's going on?
What the fuck?
Is that joke lost on you? Do you know what the Cheesecake Factory is?
Yes.
Okay. Ian, the problem is Ian doesn't laugh at anything, so I don't know if it misses him. If he's either too young or it's a Midwestern thing. Right. I don't know. And then I just realize it's because it's not funny.
Right.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the reason.
God,
All right.
what an ugly fucking setting. Jesus Christ.
I like that they have just like random balls in a fucking bowl. Oh. That table though is kind of baller. I like the table. All right, here we go. God. Here's our disclaimer.
And he showed me something that was very unique about 2020 and God trying to reposition once again in 9/11 for the two towers, God wanted to raise up a president that he would.
Does that mean anything, what he just said?
No, and I'm sorry, but it's so hard to do anything but look at his eyebrows. They're like two caterpillars fighting.
They are. They are. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Eugene Levy would be jealous of these eyebrows. Like
These are eyebrows that when you walk in to decorate somewhere at Christmas, you mistake them for a wreath.
Right.
And you start hanging
Hanging
things
stuff
on
on
them.
'em.
He's got ornaments in his eyebrows during the Christmas season.
and they're so dark it looks like he like shoe polished just for men into them, you know? It's unbelievable.
I mean, I have in charge eyebrows, so I get it. I understand. But that's some real in charge eyebrows.
intense.
Yeah, that's intense.
raise up
It's like a Baltic state intense, you know? It's like one of those.
out of New York, the place where the towers fell, that would have two terms. But not just one president with two terms, but two presidents for each.
With two terms?
With two
Was there 4 towers that fell?
but what
Oh, maybe he's talking about that World Trade Center 5 or whatever.
World Trade Center 7 fell.
7, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Two. Boom! It fell faster than gravity. It fell like
Yeah, 9/11
Altered.
jokes get Ian to shake his head, everybody. I don't know if you saw, but
God.
they get Ian to shake his head. So
he remembers when his mom told him about 9/11. He was conceived actually on 9/11. It was just she's like, that's hot. Look at Ian.
oh gosh.
Each of the towers. God's hand and plan, as I saw in the future, again, remember Jeremiah 18, we have to pray. God is extending a mission of mercy.
Jeremiah 18.
What?
I was a bullfrog.
He's a good friend of mine.
He's a good friend of mine. That's Jeremiah 19.
Okay, we're going to read from the book of Froggy When a Courtin'. We believe that he done right.
Crambone. Another that's a boomer joke.
That
though.
is a
That's a
fucking
boomer
old-ass
joke.
joke.
That's a
That's a
boomer
Tom
joke.
and Jerry
That's a Tom
joke.
and Jerry joke. And
It's a good Tom
there's
and
like
Jerry joke.
5 people in the audience that hit, and those people are rolling.
You
but
guys
the
love
rest
me
of those
right now.
people are just in.
Look,
they're puzzled. They have no idea what we're
Tom
talking
and Tom and Jerry is fucking classic, and it's amazing. And if you watch it as an adult, it is violence extended upon
about. Oh, it's
violence.
amazing. It's amazing.
It's-
That Itchy and Scratchy on is
Yeah.
exactly what happens on Tom
All
and Jerry.
they did for Itchy and Scratchy was like point at it a little.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
all
Just
that
a
they
little
did.
bit.
Yeah,
Just a little.
right.
They might have changed a little bit of something here and there,
Right.
but it was mostly the
It's
same
just
thing.
Tom and Jerry.
Don't get mad at the prophet. I'm just telling you what the Lord showed me. That is really important that we pray and we agree with God. I'll tell you why.
Why would you be mad at him for a Trump presidency and then a Pence presidency? Why would anybody be mad at him?
I have
for
no
that?
idea. Like, does he think anybody listening or watching his crazy ornate couch show is like a liberal? And it's like, well, you gotta pray, and then God's gonna show you this shit. But anyway, here's the shit God
Yeah.
showed me. Well, then why do I have to bother
Yeah,
praying? Hey, you've done all the work for me.
You already know what's going to happen. You literally said it's a prophecy.
Right.
Yeah. What I'm waiting for this couch is I'm waiting for the price and the Home Shopping Network thing to come up on the bottom. That's what I'm waiting for.
Only 49 easy payments of $1,100, and this couch.
They do that where they're like, it's 67 payments of $100 million or whatever.
This couch, stolen from the Palace of Versailles, can be yours.
You would make an excellent home shopping person. You'd be the announcer voice that comes in and tries to sell people knives they don't need or whatever.
I would love nothing more than to just be an announcer.
Oh.
Like, what a great, easy job. It's like, what do I have to do? What they talk? Well, do I have
Just
to
say
write
some
it?
shit?
No, we'll write it for you.
Just say it out loud.
Okay.
Yeah.
God, I want that job.
God.
a vision just a few months ago where I saw something coming at a very high accelerated rate, Pastor, and it scared me in the vision.
Okay, all right. It wasn't that fast. Like,
Yeah, it's not
fine.
that high of rate. And the older you get, it's a lower rate.
It just-
yeah.
Ramp.
And then it takes a lot longer for you to reload. So
I didn't know what it was, but it came very fast and it slammed down in front of me, and I realized it was a foot.
was it attached to anything? Was it just a random foot?
like a
Did it
giant
have an
Monty
ankle
Python?
and a calf? Or was it attached to a whole body? Like,
It's
what
like
are we
one of those
talking about here?
Canadian feet that just washes up on shore.
Oh, it's like one of the Salish sea
Right.
feet. Yeah.
Or it's just like one giant Monty Python foot. Just
Oh yeah, exactly. Where they'd be like, they'd say something, and they make the fart sound, and the foot would come out and squash everything.
how did he not recognize a foot for a while either? Like, I saw something coming and I didn't know what it was. Then I was like, a foot? I've seen feet. What the fuck?
I realized what I was seeing must have been the foot of the Lord. He didn't say, "This is my foot," but I
But it
just
was a
felt like-
really, really big
it was-
foot.
yeah, it was a big foot.
So, I kind of put two and two together.
Sandal from the timeline made sense. Big, like God. I had all these things. I used my deductive reasoning.
Well, it was like 16 feet long, and it was in the new Jordans.
Yeah.
And those are really hard to get. Like, those are just like, so.
And all the hot preachers have them. So
it was, and it hit the ground really hard, and I saw that it was over the United States, and it went
and God told me exactly how many cubits it was or whatever.
very aggressively towards the left, and it began
Oh,
to
the left of the United States? Where's the
where's the
left?
left
Where's the left of the
of the-
United States? Wouldn't it depend on which orientation it landed on initially?
It went to the left from his, like, vantage point where he's somehow not on Earth.
And just so
looking
happened-
at the United States. He's floating above, like, the globe of the Earth, watching a disembodied Godfoot smear its way somehow left across
Well,
the Earth.
and because it landed all weird, left was actually Minnesota. It stepped on Amy Klobuchar.
Okay, all right, I'm in.
Spirits.
Yeah, I'm with God on that
Yeah,
one.
all right.
foot on the left side of the United States in this vision, and
Maybe
then
it
it
stepped
moved
in
its
some poo earlier, and it's just trying
It's
to
like, yeah, just trying to get up.
smear the
When
poo
you're
off.
walking down the street and somebody doesn't curb their dog and you walk right into it on accident, and God damn it, and then you're standing over the curb for 5 minutes.
Squirking it
You're
off
standing
there.
in a puddle for a minute, sort of stomping your foot around.
foot over to the right. And then the voice of the Lord spoke, and it said these words to me. He said, they tried to impeach Moses.
They
They
what?
tried to impeach Moses. Like, was Moses a democratically elected leader? Did they have a constitution? Well, how would they try to impeach Moses?
I will say this: Moses split the Red Sea. He split entire of America against each other, so they're very similar. Very similar.
None of the fucking animals in the sea could cross the aisle. Like once he split. There's like a shark. Like, I'm voting along party lines. Not even a smile from Ian. None of this.
Ian
is.
he doesn't even pay attention.
This motherfucker is the most stoic man I have ever
doesn't even
seen
pay
in my
attention.
life. God damn.
And quid pro quo with the Pharaoh. That's quid pro Pharaoh. That's what that is.
I never thought about that in all my understanding. They tried to remove him.
Yeah, they did.
Yes, they didn't like him, but yet, they complained about his leadership.
And it took him 40 years, so that tracks. Okay, yeah.
But I'm not a biblical scholar because fuck that. But
Yeah.
like I would complain about it too. Like he wandered around aimlessly in the desert, relying on food from the sky. Like as leaders go, like he didn't fucking kill it.
Yeah, not great. Not
Right.
great. Oh, Jesus.
what'd you do?
God.
What'd you do?
We might have to listen to part of this again. Sorry.
His leadership,
Cora.
Korah did it. 250 people that were the house at that time, and
And you know what they did? They made a golden god.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that part.
Yeah,
I don't remember that part.
They're just like, fuck this. We're worshiping something else.
Yeah.
Like this thing over here doesn't yell at us when we fuck our neighbor. Like
yeah, and they didn't like him. And
If they make this movie, Steve Carell has to play this guy.
he kind of does
Steve
look like
Carell has to play this guy.
he looks like a weird, uglier Steve Carell.
Yeah, he looks like Bizarro World Steve
Yeah.
Carell. Yeah.
Yeah, like if Steve Carell had the mumps. Like
If Steve Carell had SIDS, died. Yeah.
they got the people to complain and become the devil's prophets. And yet God raised up this man because he saw something in Moses that the people weren't seeing. You know what it was?
He grabbed him by the pussy. I don't know what was it. What was it that he could possibly seen that he's gonna basically obfuscate all of his moves the entire time he's in the presidency and be completely shady the entire time and build his own wealth? Is that what they saw in Moses?
well, let's find out. Probably Moses didn't do that.
Oh no.
No.
Was he hoarding manna? Is that what? He's got a big chest of manna
Moses-
out back.
Moses has like a fucking hotel empire.
And he makes him wander around in the desert for 40 years because he doesn't want to give him a free room.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, if everybody wants to stay at Moses 6, I'll leave the torch on for you.
He stood up for God, and he stood up for the nation, the people. And God said, this
I
man
fucking
is
hate
meek.
the people like,
He saw the grace
oh yeah,
potential.
you nailed
Yeah.
it. Yeah, I didn't think of it that way because I don't think ever. So it didn't even occur to me when I don't, because like I don't get a lot of occurrences in here, you know? Like there's not a lot of like, or whatever sound it makes when you guys have one of the thoughts. I don't get that in
you
but
know,
I like when you do
the
it.
thunderclap that's supposed to
Yeah.
go off.
Fuck you people.
And Moses wasn't perfect. He was a murderer. Are you listening?
Hold on. Did he stay? Wait, what just happened? What just happened?
It wasn't. I like that. Like,
Wait,
you could be
okay,
a murderer, and
Chet,
that puts you in the not
Chet,
perfect column.
Chet, I don't know shit about shit. Was fucking Moses a murderer? Please tell me. Ian, do you know this? He's struggling. Ian doesn't know.
He
Chat,
won't- he
let
won't.
us know. Let us know, chat. Did he murder people?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's only 5 minutes, but I'm not going to play any more of it. I think I'm done.
Moses did indeed kill a dude before fleeing Egypt. Wow.
Well, he probably shot him on Fifth Avenue.
Yeah, wait,
So-
didn't lose a single vote in
Didn't
his
lose a single
non-voting power grab.
Had
that he
no
did.
idea. I know that there was a couple other dudes that they point to that are murderers. I know that they do. Like one of them is one of the kings,
It's an
David.
Exodus.
David. Oh, is it an Exodus?
Yeah, that Moses killed.
Read it.
An Egyptian. Well, okay, I don't have the actual.
Oh, you don't have the thing?
I mean, it just says that he killed somebody.
Does it have a reference?
All right,
Yeah,
read the
look
whole
up.
Bible and then let us know
Yeah, just
where it's at.
One day, okay, children.
there we go.
One day, after Moses had grown up, he went out to where his own people were and watched them at their hard labor.
God, I hate this so much.
He saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew, one of his own people, looking this way and that, and what? Looking
way and
this
that.
way and that. Okay,
Yeah,
and
I
seeing
gotcha.
no one, he killed the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. The next day, he went out and saw two Hebrews fighting. He asked the one in the wrong, "Why are you hitting your fellow Hebrew?"
He didn't kill that one?
Well, not yet.
Oh, he's going to kill him too.
The
God,
man
please do.
said, "Who made you ruler and judge over us? Are you thinking of killing me as you killed the Egyptian?" Then Moses
like, "I
was
am now."
afraid and thought, "What I did must have become known." When Pharaoh heard of this, he tried to kill Moses, but Moses fled from Pharaoh. And he went to live
Oh,
in
so he
Midian.
wasn't sad until he got found out. Yeah, that tracks.
This last part is interesting.
Oh.
It says Moses fled from Pharaoh and went to live in Midian, where he sat down by a well. So
This book is fucking ridiculous.
If you look to this and you say, you know what, that has all the answers, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. Oh, Jesus.
I do want to point out again, like somehow that murder puts him in the not perfect. Like not perfect is like,
Oh, I know.
sometimes I don't wash out my smoothie glass. You know what I mean?
It's a once in a while.
Like
there's
oh,
a thing
man.
you do.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know, every
Yeah.
once in a while, like I'm late to work a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
yeah.
not
Oh,
perfect.
I cheat on my wife. Like whatever, you know, whatever, however
Tomato,
it works.
tomato.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
But murder?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh.
God damn.
I'm not reading the Bible.
You're not going to read the Bible? What? No. Okay. Don't say never. Here's the thing, guys. If we get how many patron dollars to do for
How many
Ian?
patrons will you audio book the Bible for
Yeah.
our patrons?
Didn't somebody else do that? Didn't Thomas Smith do that?
Yeah, he did, but
He did,
I
but
mean,
he's bad at
he
his
certainly did
jobs.
a bad job.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Double.
how was the stream tonight? Did everybody notice the brand new stream computer? Was there any problems, any issues? We have this brand new stream computer behind me. Put it on my put a big shot of me because you could see a better version of it. Here you go. Here it is right here. Beautiful, brand new computer. Let me move my monitor a little bit so you could see it.
It is
It's
fancy.
really fancy. No problems. Nope, nothing dropping out tonight. We had a good run.
They said I'm too quiet, but that's fine.
Yeah, Ian's not talking loud. We talk loud at each other, but Ian's not even talking.
I can talk loud.
He can talk loud. He doesn't like to because he feels like I don't know.
It just makes him feel sad to be noticed. Why is a computer mostly empty?
Yeah,
space?
we're
Doesn't the case
we're
should be
sorry that
smaller?
it was bad a couple weeks ago. But it's everybody's saying it's good tonight. T and the B was good. Here's
Yeah.
the thing. Here's the thing.
Jokes aside.
Jokes
Yeah.
aside.
Yep.
Thomas in the Bible, the reason why we reached out to Thomas initially is we listened to Thomas in the Bible and thought it was outstanding.
Yep.
We thought it was funny and outstanding, and we reached out to him to come on our show because we thought it was funny and good content.
First guest we ever pursued.
Yeah, it was the first. Yeah, he was.
First guest
he
we
was
ever
the
pursued.
second we
Yep.
ever pursued was Jake Farwharton because
Yep.
Jake was on. We heard Jake's show, the Imaginary Friend Show, and we thought it was very funny too. We reached out to him, and he came on our show as well, and we had a great time
Yeah.
talking to both of
Awesome.
them.
And they've been friends
They've been
forever.
friends.
Yeah.
They've been friends of the show forever.
10
So,
years, yeah.
for a long time. So yeah, he was. That's why we reached out to him was Thomas in the Bible. So absolutely right. Yeah. So we have food, so we're gonna let
eat
you
it.
guys go. We're hungry. So we want to thank all our patrons, of course. I don't know if that thing worked. Did it work? Did you see it work at all?
I didn't see.
Let me check if we got a
notification.
patron. Hold
Yeah,
on.
did
a
we
second.
get did anyone
let me
become
see
a
if-
patron? So
let me
we'll
see.
we'll
Let's-
test our doohickey.
Let's do the overlays.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me do these overlays while we're waiting. So I'll just double check and see if somebody became a patron. Yeah, it looks like we got a patron here
All right.
in the time, so we want to thank everybody. But we are going to try to fix Gary farting glitter. We're gonna try to fix
Drum
it.
roll.
We're gonna yell
I
at
don't
him.
know if it might have gone through. I don't know if did anybody see it?
Did anybody
I'll
see
just
it?
Click it now so it'll do it.
Gary farted glitter. Somebody said that. It worked. Somebody
Hey,
said it worked.
Oh, good.
Somebody
Look
said
at
it
that.
worked. Okay, cool. Awesome. All right, so it did work. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Thanks for becoming patrons. And next time, make sure you guys are around. Hey, look, I'll get you the carrot cake recipe, family man. Don't worry. I
He's
saw it
asked a
twice.
couple of
I
times.
saw it twice. I gotta find it. It's in my stuff, but I'll probably post it eventually. I've got it. My mom did it. When my mom did it, she used to make. My mom was a baker, so she made tons of it. So I have to scale it down too. So let me fix it first, and then I'll get it to you. Anyway, we want to thank everybody for joining us today. We want to thank our patrons. Of course, we want to thank our patrons because you guys are great and you guys help us make these amazing streams possible. And we want to thank Ian for flying in to put
Yeah.
this computer together. Thanks for coming on, Ian.
Thanks, Ian.
My pleasure.
All right, guys.
He loves being on these streams.
We're gonna
so
we're
much.
gonna let
See
you
how
go so we
comfy
can
he is.
eat. So we're going away. Bye bye, everybody. So long. Ian's putting a bag on his head. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
So long.
That's
I
what
gotta.
play with
I don't only did one of the overlays. I'm sorry. Let me see if it still works.
should be
Does it
able-
still
there's-
work?
Yeah, it'll.
Oh, I did another one. Another overlay.
Everybody, please subscribe,
Please
and
subscribe
follow
where
and
you're
like
at.
and
Please subscribe where
other
you're at,
things,
everybody.
and become a patron. Thank
Yeah. Become a
you. And
patron.
Instagram too, because
yeah.
we got Insta stories.
Facebook and
sort of.
Instagram. And I'm gonna post the other one here. Hold on. What's this other one? Twitter. Here we go. Twitter's coming.
And if you want to see the computer build, it's on Patreon.
Yeah, you got it. If you become a patron, you can watch us build a computer for 4 hours. It's super
2.5.
entertaining. It's super entertaining.
And my face may appear in there.
It does because I specifically pointed the camera at him.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye, guys.